Welcome back, food explorers. Are you ready to indulge in the flavors of Italy? In today's video, we'll be counting down the top 10 Italian foods that will leave you craving for more. But here's a question for you. What other cuisines or specific dishes would you like us to explore next? We value your input and want to create content that truly excites you. So, as you enjoy this mouth-watering journey, don't forget to leave your suggestions in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming culinary explorations. Let's get started. Number 1. Amatriciana Rome is divided between two pasta dishes, Amatriciana and La Carbonara, just like any healthy rivalry. It would be a shame to choose between these two pasta dishes because they are both so good. Even though I'm not good at picking sides, my favorite Rome dish is Amatriciana because I make it more often than any other. This Roman favorite uses only the freshest, most basic ingredients, just like the best Italian cuisine. The Italians would notice if you made it in a restaurant using la passata, a quick tomato sauce base, even though it's a common ingredient in homemade versions. The most important ingredient is pecorino cheese, but you should also use fresh chili peppers, pork cheek, cherry tomatoes, and guanciale. Make sure to use spaghetti or bucatini, which are spaghetti shapes, for the pasta. Amatriciana purists are at it again, this time debating whether spaghetti or bucatini is better. Number 2. Fritto misto di frutti. Di mare fritto misto means mixed fried, so it's a dish that combines deep-fried and lightly battered seafood. This is a foregone conclusion if you enjoy fried seafood. Neither too heavy nor too light, like KFC's batter, but just the right amount of batter and frying. The specific fish utilized may vary depending on your location along the coast. While calamari and prawns are the usual suspects, the restaurant claims they can add any number of tasty things. Also, you won't find tartar sauce in Italian restaurants. Actually, it's not often used, but it's possible. A lemon is provided for your fritto misto. Simply squeeze it over the dish and savor. Number 3. Pizza. Two primary pizza styles exist, Napolitano and Romana. The crust is the key distinguishing feature between the two types. The pizza we know and love today originated in Naples in the 19th century, though there have been numerous variations throughout the centuries. A Napolitana pizza will have a massive crust that encircles the entire pie, and it will be extremely doughy. Although Naples boasts a rich history, the pizza Romana is incredibly thin and has almost no crust. If given the opportunity, try both. Some people prefer one over the other. I love them both. Number 4. Gnocchi con sugo. Di carne Roman tradition is one of the city's and Italy's greatest strengths. Envision a world where every food and drink was subject to rules rooted in cherished cultural traditions that were universally cherished. This is just the way things are in Rome, and it even applies to gnocchi, which are only served on Thursdays at authentic trattorias. Potatoes and other heavy ingredients are used to make gnocchi. A generous serving of gnocchi tossed in sugo di carne, a tomato meat sauce, is sure to satisfy your hunger. Because of this, Thursdays aren't always the most boring days. Not only during Lent, but all year round, the Romans forbade eating meat on Fridays as a penance for the death of Christ. As a result, Fridays were reserved for fish, which is tasty, but typically quite light. Number 5. Saltimbocca alla Romana. Sometime in the 19th century, this delicacy was concocted. Using only premium ingredients, as usual, makes it easy. A toothpick holds a piece of sweet prosciutto crudo to a veal fillet. It is flavorfully sautéed in butter with white wine and a pinch of salvia for a touch of salt. Rome is known for its traditional dishes, which are rarely changed. A word that describes the incredible flavor of saltimbocca, jumps in your mouth, is a perfect description. Upon first glance, the aforementioned image may not seem particularly striking, However, you will come to appreciate it more after giving it a try. Travelers to Italy often get pasta as their main course, but locals know better. Antipasto, appetizer, primi, pasta, secondo, meat, etc. You can eat saltimbocca as a light secondo by yourself or with a friend. It is common and expected to share in Italy. Number 6. Carciofi alla Giudia and alla Romana. Artichokes, or carciofi, are a popular vegetable in Rome because they do well in the city's environment. Both the Jewish style, alla Giudia, and the Roman style, alla Romana, are common methods for preparing artichokes. You can feel safe expressing your preference for either style. Having said that, carciofi alla Giudia nearly always end up on top. The incredibly crispy texture of Jewish-style artichokes is achieved by seasoning them with salt and pepper and frying them twice in olive oil. The secret ingredient is premium olive oil, which is ideal for two frying due to its distinct boiling point. Number 7. Lampredotto and trippa. How courageous are you? If that's the case, you should seek out a top-notch Lampredotto stand and indulge in a sandwich made from the internal organs of a cow. When resources were scarce, the traditional Lampredotto probably evolved from efforts to maximize the use of each animal for human consumption. These days, it's a popular street dish among the locals. A Lampredotto sandwich is a typical presentation. While some find it appetizing, others find it repulsive. You have to give it a go to find out, and Florence is the perfect spot to do it. Number 8. Mozzarella di bufala. Among mozzarellas, mozzarella di bufala reigns supreme. The two most common varieties are fior di latte and bufala. Pizzas typically feature fior di latte, a mozzarella cheese with a milder flavor. Fior di latte and bufala are produced differently. The former uses cow's milk, and the latter uses water buffalo milk. Since 1993, the trademark mozzarella di bufala, DOC, meaning Controlled Designation of Origin, has been in effect. That means the name and production of it are limited to the main production area, which is roughly around Naples. It goes well with vegetables or prosciutto and is typically served as an appetizer. When slicing into it, the amount of milk that falls out is the surest indicator of its freshness. If it's premium, a few cuts will leave your plate drenched in milk. Number 9. Cicchetti. The traditional appetizer for a glass of wine or spritz in Venice is a small plate of cicchetti. If you find yourself in Venice, make sure you partake in this culinary custom. There are a lot of places that offer these small plates, but you'll want to know where to find the greatest, most genuine ones. The quickest and easiest option is to sign up for our Venice food tour with a native guide. As you make your way from one food stand to another, you'll get a taste of authentic Venetian fare, including some of the city's finest cicchetti, as well as other regional specialties and more. Number 10. Bistecca Fiorentina. Simply said, the bistecca fiorentina is a steak from Florence. Meat from the Chianina breed, which originated in Siena, is required, though it can be veal or heifer. It is common to serve this steak rare, so keep that in mind before you order it. The absence of a fancy marinade is typical of Italian recipes. Seasoning with salt and a prime cut of meat give it its distinctive flavor, but you can't season it with salt or pepper until it's cooked. Thank you for joining us on this tantalizing journey through the top 10 Italian foods forever. We hope you enjoyed discovering these culinary delights with us. If you're hungry for more food explorations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, the Food Explorer channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when our next video is released. Stay tuned for more mouth-watering adventures and delectable dishes from around the world. Until next time, happy exploring and bon appétit!